5 days barely after the Africa Day celebration. Or would I repeat and say barely 5 days after the Africa Day celebration, and still the celebration continues because a whole lot is going on in the African entertainment space. I mean, from Helen Paul, I'm talking about the Nigerian comedian who has achieved a new educational height, to Tom Cruise's record-breaking Top Gun 2 movie. I'm here to give you the latest in entertainment. Also, South Africa's DJs. DJ Fresh and DJ Euphonic are in the news alongside US stars Bobby Brown, Snoop Dogg, and Ye. And I've got a guest to discuss the Nigerian rap scene. So, welcome to E Central. My name is JJ Raymond. Welcome to E Central. Now we start in South Africa, where DJ and music producers DJ Euphonic and DJ Fresh's sexual assault has been dropped. The case against them. The assault case was reopened in 2021, but it was reportedly dropped after the investigating officer allegedly refused to prosecute them. MPA spokesperson Lumka Mahanjana, in a press statement, said that the matter remains closed as it was never enrolled. Reports have it that the DJs are now suing their accuser, named Nampri, for 500,000 rands. Nampri, on her own end, has taken to Twitter to share that she had anticipated the outcome. She claimed that the same docket that declined the first time was sent back to the MPA. Social media users took to Nampri's comment section to comfort her after the case was dropped. Many said that they still believe in her story. A Twitter user named Madisha Lathaba commented saying, "Oh Nampri, please be okay. As usual, the justice system failed us." In response to the outcome of the case, one of the accused, DJ Euphonic, said, "As we've said before, these are false allegations and we are deeply saddened that gender-based violence, a serious crisis in South Africa, was weaponized in this manner." And coming down to Nigeria, popular Nigerian skit maker Isaac Aloma, aka Zikaloma, says he owes nobody any explanation. The skit maker has been called out for allegedly demanding to sleep with upcoming male skit makers in exchange for promotion. And somebody would say, Well, in an interview with Zikaloma, the comedian stated that the story was a mere fabrication. He said, "I really don't want to talk about these things. I've been told that if people don't talk about one, it means one is really not doing well. I don't blame any blog for writing whatever they want. I blame people who give them audience because they are just looking for ways to drive traffic to their blogs. I'm not clearing any air because people can believe whatever they want to believe." Aloma, who is a former lecturer, also stated that anybody who claims that he demanded sex from them should speak out. He added, "The best thing is for you to watch my skits. Anybody that looks like an up-and-coming comedian should be asked what they did for me to feature them. I became successful because I put in hard work. Now I think I just want to go see a little bit of his skit right now." What do you think? Moving on right now, maybe. Nigerian comedian, a stand-up comedian this time, and female comedian, I'm talking about Helen Paul, has backed a professorship from Hart International University. The 39-year-old made the announcement via her Instagram page, sharing photos and videos from her induction in the United States with the caption, "Congratulations to all of us at Hart University. I'm now officially Professor Paul Helen." The ceremony was a beautiful one indeed. My sincere gratitude to my boss and the University Chancellor, Donette McIntosh, PhD. And while also congratulating her husband, Dr. Femi Bamisile, for his sacrifices and selfless commitment to her academic growth, Helen Paul also announced her promotion at the institution. She said, "Congratulations to us, my love. Such a great honor for both of us. You graduated as a Doctor of Law and I was promoted too." Professor Helen Paul, now the new HOD Department of Arts, Music and Entertainment, Hart International University, USA. Well, we say very big congratulations to Professor Helen Paul. And you should know that prior to her latest academic feat, she obtained a PhD in theater arts from the University of Lagos in Nigeria. Helen Paul broke out as a naughty comic character on a Lagos radio program called Waiting Day. And then she established her position as a stand-up comedian. And she also established that Helen Paul Theatre and Film Academy in 2014. And talking about her being a comedian, she's also known as Tatafo, characterized by a vocal range that makes her sound like a child. I really don't know how she does that, but you better enjoy a little bit of Helen Paul.
They will always find my name there. I'm always present in school. So there is no way they will say I didn't finish from their school. Because I'm everywhere. Abby? So, some people say that.
Quite a creative person right there now, a professor. Well, thank you for staying with us right here on East Central. Now, as it's quite popular and popular knowledge amongst entertainment frenzy folks, rap music has greatly influenced pop culture around the world. And in Nigeria, come on, it's no different. We've seen international rappers like J. Cole, Rick Ross, and the likes perform in Nigeria, entertaining audiences who are not just crazy about the Afrobeat, but have shared a lot of interest in rap culture. 2 weeks ago, we had a Nigerian rapper, Phyno, joining us right here on the show to discuss the rap industry in Nigeria through his own lenses. Well, the conversation is not stopping there. The rap scene in Nigeria is morphing as we are seeing a new wave of Igbo-speaking rappers and drill artists. Now, joining me to show this, to spotlight every single thing going on in the rap entertainment industry from his own view and perspective is rapper Aguero Banks. Hey man, how you doing? Good afternoon.
Yo, I'm fine. What's up?
I'm doing so good, man. Thanks for joining us right here on East Central.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, my guy.
Now, before we get deep into this conversation, I would like to ask, where does the name Aguero come from? Because I know Aguero should be Argentine, perhaps, you know?
Okay, that's a long explanation, but I'm going to cut it short for you. Okay, Aguero is the Spanish translation of the English word auguri. So auguri means a completion of a prophecy. So that's the meaning of Aguero there.
Fantastic.
So the banks means that the prophecy will lead us straight to the bank, to complement the name. Straight up.
That's quite awesome. Last week, Africa made a lot of noise while celebrating Africa Day, an experience even we at New Central partook in. In that shared spirit of oneness and Africanness, what does being Igbo mean to you? And how does that influence your music?
Okay, being Igbo is the best thing that ever happens to me. So that's like everything about me. I look Igbo, I speak Igbo. So that influences my music. And I feel like art is something you do as an individual. You have to contribute to society. And I contribute to the society through my music. So I have to project it from my side, what I experience and my life, and that is Igbo for you.
Well said, if you ask me. And then in Nigeria at the moment, we know that Lagos is the home of mainstream artists and entertainment generally. We're also looking at Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt has got a lot of budding artists, the likes of Omalay, Ajibor Hustlers, and 90. Now, when we talk about the Eastern region, some might argue that there isn't enough or not much is happening right there. Would you agree with them?
No, I won't. I won't agree with them. Because right now, the #1 album in the whole country is coming from this side. We have a hip-hop album from the East. And that's the #1 album right now in the country. So I won't agree with them.
Oh, amazing. And talking about the East, I know that there are a lot of challenges making music from the East. What are those challenges for you?
Okay, coming out from the East is very difficult. As an artist from the East, normally my guy go talk say, you did disadvantaged already. Life don't play you 1-0. You get, as an artist from the East, it's very difficult to break out here. But right now we've changed everything. Thank God for the help of social media. It's where you can break out from social media here, because due to the media houses in Lagos, everybody feels Lagos is the market. And breaking out from here sounds very difficult, but I think social media bridged the gap between growing of an artist and going to Lagos.
Are you quite comfortable doing music from the East, or do you also plan to migrate to Lagos?
Surely I will migrate to Lagos when it's time.
I wonder what that time would be. But anyway, what are those things that really inspire you as an artist generally?
Okay, as a hip hop artist, the things that inspire me is what I go through and what people around me go through. I think that's the essence of hip hop. That's the culture. You don't cap in hip hop. You speak real life. So my surrounding, I'm a product of my environment. I grew up in the trench. So the trench motivates me. The hard life there motivates me. People making it out of the trench motivates me. So it's everything about the trench.
Okay, I'm also aware that you put out visuals for Half a Milli in January, which I believe is the focal track from the project Pain and Sacrifice, of course, from you, which you dropped last year. What has the journey been like so far for you?
The journey has been amazing for me because as an artist coming from the East, you have been disadvantaged, number one, according to the stereotype, you know. But coming out has been very amazing. My EP, like you said, my project was dropped last year in November. And without any major PR, without a label, pushing independently, we've gathered millions of streams from this project. So coming up has been amazing because I started with zero, you get? So getting streams, millions of streams from a project, man, it's not, you don't expect this thing from this side, but it's popping and it's happening. So all thanks to God.
Quite amazing. And then finally, I would like to know what's next for you? What are we expecting from Aguero Banks? What should we expect this year, next year, all the time?
My debut album is on the way and it's going to blow up.
Are you featuring anybody on that album? When is it going to drop?
My debut album will be dropping sometime this year.
Okay.
So
thank you so much. We're going to be looking forward to that one and even all the tracks from that album. Wish you all the best, Aguero Banks.
Thank you. I appreciate my G.
One love. Now, talking about a lot more things going on all around the world of entertainment, let's go on a very quick break. And after which, I'll take you to the international scenes. Stay with us. This is E Central. My name is JJ Raymond. Maybe my name might not be that important right now because I'm about to talk about actor Johnny Depp, who is making the news, but this time around, it's all away from the ongoing trial. I mean, his ongoing trial against his ex-wife Amber Heard. The award-winning actor was spotted in England yesterday when he joined his longtime friend, British musician Jeff Beck, on stage for a surprise performance in Sheffield, England. The pair performed their 2020 collaboration entitled Isolation. Take a look.
Say we got it made. Don't they know we're so afraid? Isolation.
And this impromptu performance returned Johnny Depp to his roots because prior to becoming an actor, he inspired to aspire, but he aspired to be a musician. He's also a member of the hard rock group, the supergroup called Hollywood Vampires, alongside Alice Cooper and Joe Perry. The band performed at the Rock in Rio Music Festival in Lisbon, Portugal in 2016, when Depp was initially facing Heard's domestic violence abuse claims. Although his music career was short-lived, he pulled off an amazing career in acting that has given him far more success and fame, which he also attests to in court. Now, switching to an update on his defamation trial with his ex-wife Amber Heard, both parties have taken to the stands and they've gone through the months of hearing with witnesses, lawyers, and the jury right now is left to deliberate back in the United States over the case. Jurors began deliberations Friday afternoon at about 3 p.m. after listening to summations for more than 4 hours. Jurors deliberated for 2 hours Friday without reaching a verdict. The 7-member panel was sent home for a long weekend and are expected to resume tomorrow at 9 a.m. And talking about other US stars right now, Snoop Dogg is calling off his upcoming 2022 shows outside the United States. In a statement shared on his social media accounts, the American rapper, songwriter, media personality, actor, and entrepreneur says he totally regrets the decision, which was due to unforeseen scheduling conflicts, including family obligations and upcoming TV and film projects. The California rapper also said he was excited to see his fans around the world and apologizes to all that had already made plans to see his show, and he looks forward to rescheduling dates in the future. He further made it known that he is committed to his remaining US tour dates for the rest of the year. I'm talking about Snoop Dogg. I mean, he made his way onto the entertainment scene way back in 1992 when he featured on Dr. Dre's debut solo single called Deep Cover, and then on Dr. Dre's solo album called The Chronic. He has till date released 19 studio albums, including the 2022 BODR and 6 collaborative albums. Now, I want to take you back to 2011. Was it? No, 2010, May 23 precisely, when Snoop Dogg jumped on Mr. Endow's remix. I'm talking about the song by D'banj. Enjoy.
Break the bank, take the girl, travel all around the world. This is life, no, this is love. Have a drink, now live it up. Break it down, roll it up, pass it round, take a puff. Feeling grand, million.
And away from that, right now, in our next story, we will be looking at one of the most influential and most powerful couples in all of Hollywood. I'm talking about none other than billionaires Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Now we know that these two legally agreed to dissolve their marriage, and in March 2022, a judge ruled Kim legally single. During this slightly over a year divorce trial, the rapper seems not to have the best of relationship with his lawyers, as just recently, his fourth lawyer, Samantha Spector, filed documents to step down as his representative, stating an irreconcilable difference, a irreconcilable breakdown in the attorney-client relationship. Crazy, right? Back in March, Ye fired his third lawyer, making it the third he was firing in less than a year of a legal battle with his ex-wife. This may likely play into a loss for him, as this is not only reveals him as inconsistent, but also it is reported that his fifth lawyer handling the case is from Pennsylvania and doesn't specialize in divorce. Ye's previous lawyer, Samantha Spector, gained headlines recently when she represented Nicole Young in her multi-million-dollar divorce from hip-hop legend Dr. Dre. She took over Ye's case when he fired his third lawyer, his third attorney, Chris Melcher, in March. Kim's attorney, Laura Wesser, happens to be her representative from the very beginning of the trial. And while we watch out for the legal turnout, it's good to know that both parties stay co-parenting and actively back on the dating scene, as Kim Kardashian has since moved on with her new relationship and new boyfriend, Pete Davidson, and while Kanye West seems to be dating model Chani Jones after his short romance with actress Julia Fox. And then we got this big one too coming from all around the world. Hey, I'm talking about Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise may have pulled off one of the most daring stunts of his career. His latest movie, called Top Gun Maverick, pulled in blockbuster ticket sales in its opening weekend, collecting $134 million from a record 4,732 North American cinemas. At the international box office, the sequel to the 1986 Top Gun earned $124 million, an impressive sum for the movie without even playing in key territories like China and Russia. And in total, Top Gun Maverick has grossed $248 million worldwide. Absolutely big. What a way to end the show right here on News Central. My name is JJ, and like I always say, spread the word of love and unity. Thanks for watching.